There we go, looks like we're up and running, so hello everybody. Welcome back. Our levels are now in the 70s, so hopefully that'll help speed up some of the fights we're going to be getting into. And I've been swapping characters around to try to get some levels. We also, well, if you might notice, that we have some characters that have stars next to their names. That means we actually, like, fully filled out their board. And that also gives you access to, like, a new ability on the... Huh, I think my mic stand got moved a bit. Anyway, down at the bottom you can see HP+++ on Bahamut, which basically gave Bahamut about another 1000 HP. So yeah, it was kind of nuts. No, not Link. There we go. Riding around on an Omega weapon. No big deal. I will admit, slightly disappointed in how weak Omega weapon this guy kind of is in this game. I mean, anyone who's faced it in some of the other Final Fantasies will have a big question mark over that. But I guess if it's playable,
no kid gloves for you.
It's kind of understandable why it's a bit weakened. Oh, come on. There we go.
No trouble at all.
Oh, almost forgot. I think... Okay, I did take, I took the lure jewel off of Rain. As you might imagine, that's kind of handy to have when you're grinding a bit.
Good. We beat him to it.
Well, it does look exactly like Tama does in her more regal form.
All right, then let's imprison him.
Apparently it's unimprisonable right now.
Now, forget about imprisoning it. You should focus on defeating it.
Alright, then that's what we'll do. Lon, you ready?
Right on. And then it can give us its soul.
Woo! Yeah, my magic's kinda nuts at this point. It is kind of disappointing how ignored physical attacks kind of are in this game. I mean, we got Holy Wrath, and that one is pretty strong, but... I mean, like, you don't get any of, like, the, Oh, Brain, come on. You don't get any of, like, Mirror Jewels or Seeds or anything that will, like, boost up or give you new physical attacks. So ultimately, it kind of becomes difficult to really mess with this sort of stuff. Especially when it's kind of hard to figure out what the good ones are.
Your life is mine!
When did he get here?
What now? My heart. The anger that held it has given way to something far worse.
That's Uncle Taka. What he would feel. My uncle would never hurt anyone, not even a fly. And he never tried to take revenge for my aunt. No matter how much you hate someone, when you lash out, it just leaves you empty. He always said so.
Empty. So this is how it feels to be human.
Watch out! If it's like Tama, we have to assume this thing has got 9 lives.
Well, how many does it have left? No wonder the thing wouldn't die, no matter how many times I killed it. So be it.
And the character that will never die, apparently.
cards must contain the Black Fox's lives.
Dude, nice.
Okay.
So, it seems this body, and with it my soul, must expire.
It's down to 2 lives. That's all you left it with. You must have had a grueling fight.
And yet I have nothing to show for my great struggle. Nothing at all.
Why did it show her talking, but she
My time to
wasn't
leave
talking?
This world has come. If I may ask you one favor. See, this man is buried alongside his beloved wife.
I had a character arc somewhere.
Okay. I will. Uncle.
Did Refia leave already?
Yeah. They're going to hold a proper funeral in Saronia.
Gotcha.
Well, Refia's a strong girl. She's gonna be alright. Anyway, I suppose I should head over there and make myself useful.
You going on all fours?
Like I told you, it's very simple.
Cats get around?
You know it.
Now she goes in adorable kitty cat form.
So, who wants to go back to Ninewood Hills and bring that girl the QB lives we got, like the bad mom bombs we are?
Sounds good.
Am I the one who feels like Shang Tsung after doing that?
Huh? Where is the QB? Were you only able to acquire its souls?
Huh? Oh no. Did we botch up the job?
It's a little unorthodox, but this could work. What do you mean?
What did we bring back exactly?
Since you brought 2, we'll use 1 to spin a new thread, and give Tama the other, so that she'll have a life to spare when the time comes.
Cool. Whatever that means, let's do it.
Okay.
This
I'll do my
timey-wimey
best
stuff
to
is getting
teach you
wibbly
the
wobbly.
You don't have to stay here and watch.
Are you sure?
It's a lot to explain, not to mention the long ritual. And since time is going to change, you won't remember anyway.
Hello, Rain. Anybody home in there?
Huh? Maybe she's so tired of your antics, she finally flatlined. Look at the what you've reduced her to.
Great!
Whoa.
Thomas
I have
back.
never anticked once in my entire life.
You don't even know what the word antics. Rain, what's the matter? Huh? What? I was just really happy to see you was all. That's weird. Oh, it's okay.
Don't make me fill in for that lazy.
Can someone get this drunk out of my room?
You're a good friend.
Okay.
The time has come!
What? Dude, time for
The
what?
walrus said?
Sorry, felt like the right thing to say. The way you're working your keeper keisters off, I figured it was time for a final battle. My bad.
You're right. Let's go find Win and round up the summoners. I think that we're ready.
So this is it. dude! I am so excited!
Drum roll, please. Ready to start the operation?
Hold on a minute.
Fine.
Let's
then.
at least get our
See if
reward and all
Marty
that.
Cooper's change your mind.
Not to mention save. Oh, hey, we can finally evolve Tama. All those people who actually use her at this point in the game. Yeah, what's that you got on your head this time, or is that...
Drum roll, please. Ready to start the operation?
Sure.
Huh? Oh, good. Then Operation Salvation is so on. Oh, you don't have to hunt down the Summoners or the League of S. I can get the word out.
Okay, it's go time, Rain.
Right.
The Ultima Gate. What do they hope to achieve?
Hey,
What are you doing?
for the win!
The champions have come. You should not have been able to reach this castle. Why would you come here?
And apparently they're not going to answer that.
Hurry to the Ultima Gate. Our dear champions seem to have devised some trick.
What trick could ever redeem these wretches now?
So we weren't able to stop them.
That's not our objective. We're here to free the Architect's souls. The Ultima Gate, we'll have to leave it to the twins.
Right.
Well, everyone's glowing. That must be good, right? Wait. Aiko is the shadow? Okay, I don't really associate her with that type. Since, you know, it's fire, wind,
This is not
water,
what I call
and
speed.
shadow, right? And
They're
since she's
trying
more
to reverse
purpley, she
summon
has to
all
be
of
the
the
shadow,
copy at
right?
once. Give them some time.
Frame rate, what happened to you there?
Well,
What is all of this? It can't be!
Dad, no, don't!
Okay.
So, you have at last remembered.
Did
who
Lon
this
knock
is.
himself the hell out doing that?
But it's too late for you!
Dad, I'm sorry. I should have listened to you when I had the chance, instead of acting like a stupid little brat. Yeah. I listen. I won't listen. Not unless you snap out of it right now!
Oh yeah, that's right. We have solo battles between each of
Sorry,
them.
Mom.
I actually kind of had the perfect team for fighting against solo against the Plume Knight here.
All I ever wanted was to be like you. You kept the world safe from mirages. And how they loved you for it. Still, I could see how hard you worked all the time. So I stepped up. Lon and I decided we would help. Right? We'd handle mirages so you wouldn't have to. I never thought I was hurting you by taking them away. Without your strength, the world crumbled. But I believed if I got strong, just as strong as you, I could make your life easier. I just wanted you to be happy, Mom. What a know-it-all. Some things don't change. I still haven't learned. Because if I have to, I'll hurt you again!
Well, you got Spike here. Oh hey, look who's weak to light. Oh no. Aww. Oh no, what's this doing? Oh great, that's what we need. Okay, where's my remedy pluses? 'Cause I think... Yeah, that does cure Doom. Did that only hit twice? What is up with that move? It says hits 4 times. Oh yeah, that time it did, and now he's almost dead. Well, that was easy. Dang it, I can't remember what her weakness was. Actually, was it Vanish? Nope. Neutral to it, though, and good god, our damage. Being able to do almost 3,000 damage at this build. Oh, that's a new move.
You will not be spared.
Ooh. That's not so nice. I never remember these guys requiring the high levels like this. Okay, before we go too far forward, I apparently should have gone to the bathroom before starting up, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright, back. Sorry about that.
Dad!
Thank you, son.
Dad?
Oh damn, my dad's a Force Ghost.
Dad!
Are you about to tell me to go to the Dagobah system?
I'm sorry. I couldn't change it. It's my fault. You're gonna die because of me.
I've been dead for many years now. I'm sorry, Lon. If only I'd kept you safe from all this. Instead, I
No,
left
I'm
you
pretty
no
sure
one
this
to
is
turn to.
primarily on the twins.
This here is just the shadow of my soul. My very last hurrah. You see, there's nothing to feel bad about.
Of course I feel bad about it.
Lon. My son.
What is it?
Lon, I'm very proud.
About what?
You've grown up, son. Look at you. When people hurt, you hurt. You fight for them. You've become someone who cares about more than your own cause.
Wait, he has? I'm pretty sure Lon doesn't think that far ahead.
You'll go far.
Also, this probably would have a lot more emotional resonance if this wasn't his second scene in the entirety of the game. Like, they really should have brought Rorik in a bit more to their search rather than just their mom.
No. Stay back. It's still.
Rain!
Well, apparently we're not done fighting her. Except now she's got a more of a mass thing going on. So, wait, darkness? Water and darkness, huh? Two elements I really don't have that much of. Oops. Guess that does alright. So we should probably be trying to build up some more AP, shouldn't I? And the fact that we hit for over 2,000 basic is not that bad either. I think she needs a Kira. Damn, almost 5,000 with a Kira? Nice. Very nice because, well, I mean, we're finally getting decent heals. Actually, maybe I should have tried to bust out the spinning edge before going for the Kira. I smell bacon in the air. Gonna be a nice dinner, I think, then. Okay, why is this a thing that Long can do? It prismed your head.
Mom. Mom. I'm sorry.
You should turn those corners up, or your happiness will spill right out. Come on, smile.
Not very many people can really smile in the process of their parents dying right in front of them, you know? Kinda twice. Actually, I guess it's like the third time this has happened for Rain. I mean, there was the whole initial part where they basically got killed and possessed by Sigwardus and whatever the name of the other one was. That doesn't really get named very often. Then there was the second, well, the final boss fight from before when Bernadus just murders everybody. And now there's this time around.
Transient though their presence here was, it is curious you managed to defeat them.
Sorry.
How did you guys get brought along for the ride?
Don't worry. We will.
Yeah! Careful, he can transform.
Hey, he's got Final Fantasy X Bahamut's ring thingy. Okay, this form is going to go down pretty quick, it looks. Well then. Okay, what's the point of summoning the clones if you're just gonna suddenly wrap them up in a... Oh, okay. There's a bit more to it, but still. Feels like the ending magic circle thing was more of a part of the... Ow. Freaking abyss. That team's low dark resist definitely hasn't helped her much. Why is this guy always so freaking fast? Also, where was this cool weapon halo thing? Oop. It's using the musical weapons, apparently. It's hard to be threatening with a harp and a bell, you know? Oh, come on. And I guess a Kiraga. I mean, we have another form after this and all that.
he won?
No. Yeah. Not yet.
Fools! I have hunted the worlds of A for ages, but yours was the very first in which I made true progress. Which means I can now bring my rules into your world, and I happen to be exceedingly fond of my rules. Observe!
Oh god, he's a judge for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Do you see? I have infinite life and power beyond all limits. There is no force that can stand before me. Not even the champions of this A world can.
Are you guys actually gonna explain the whole A thing?
Will you bow before my rules? Or will I watch you snap as the rules of my world break you?
Oh, it's actually forced me to be in Lawn and Rain mode now instead of having my champion jewel overriding it. He's got no weaknesses and he's got no strengths. Which I guess is fairly standard for a final boss so that you can use multiple different strategies against him. Miss! I swear there's a weird scaling in this game. I don't know how to put it, but it feels like the farther along your stats are from where they should be. Like, say you got 500 attack versus 500 defense or something. Every point of attack beyond that 500 defense, like, is like on a sliding scale, getting stronger and stronger, more so than the last point kind of a thing. Oh god. Yeah, that's what we needed. Well, at least that got rid of our confusion, but we need to get rid of that, at least the Oblivion on Rain, so that she can cast Kiraja. There we go. Oh yeah, he has regeneration since he has a status ailment on him. Ah, crap. Alright, fine, I'll toss a remedy on him. I can live with Lon not actually having access to his skills for a couple turns, but also being blinded is pretty nasty for him. How much damage does Holy do? He really does not like Lon at the moment. Oh, and he's below half health. Okay. He's gonna go a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh, wait. Now he has weaknesses. Holy crap, he's got huge weaknesses. So, ooh, damn. Yeah, you're not gonna get to live to see that countdown, dude. Yes, yeah, 16,000 damage. 200% weakness is kind of nuts in this.
Curse you and your infuriating...
Dude, you played yourself.
No! Is it done yet?
Almost! Just a little more time!
Really? Is that all?
On, why do you keep busting that out? Why isn't that an actual thing?
Huh? Rain?
Concentrate. Focus on the cage so it only encases him.
Right.
Folly!
I mean, my wings are sticking out of it.
Come on!
We're not going to make it. Lady Luce, help us.
A cage within a cage. Focus. Imagine nesting many cages together.
Dad.
Rain, you need to be the strong one. Don't let Lon's power overtake him. Keep control.
Mom?
You'll be okay. If you work together, there's no happiness you can't attain.
Rain, you ready?
Yeah.
You know, this reminds me of an anime called Kikaishi, where basically the whole thing was that the main characters were able to make like these square box barrier things and destroy whatever's inside of it. And like putting barriers within barriers within barriers was like one of the ultimate abilities near the end of that series. Aw, her daddy came to save her. They don't actually go into that in this game, do they? Oh damn it, why do I have such big wings? Oh come on, we already had your big one-winged angel fight. Okay, why is Tama in her evolved form? Also nice Falcon kick. Falcon punch!
those to keep Grimoire safe.
It's a single mirage.
Find all the other Prismariums with Seraphy. Huh? What are you saying? The dyad has done enough damage. It's time for us to leave for good.
Cause reasons.
You can't. I don't.
Everything's going to be better, Win. Once we go through, the portal will vanish. So these trash cans won't ever be able to meddle in your world again.
But what about you? Hey, get those corners turned up.
You don't want your happiness spilling out.
Well, this is a sacrifice coming kind of out of nowhere.
Tama, take care of Win and Grimoire for us once we're gone. And thank you for everything.
Here goes!
Oh, and Win! All of you! Sorry we put you through so much grief. Goodbye!
Goodbye! Take care! We'll see you around!
World of Final Fantasy 2 Sliders Edition.
They brought us so much bad and good. And then they just swept it all away in the end.
I'll say, the two of them were a force of nature.
Maybe I'll take a leaf out of their playbook. And go a little crazy for a change!
Oh, please. Your current crazy levels are hard enough on us. Well, at least Rain and Lon seem like they're gonna be okay.
Yes. If they stay together, we have nothing to worry about.
Okay. It's our turn. Grimoire's gonna need some fixing up.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
Well, see ya.
Thanks, you two. You can rest now. Well done.
But okay. Is it just for me, or does... I don't know, something's off in this Lillikin model. And again, Sephiroth kind of had that effect in his champion medal. Oh god. Poor Tidus is dead now. Oh yeah, it's World of Final Fantasy. Not the best Pokemon clone, but I'd say it's a fairly decent game. Definitely one made for kids, judging by the writing for Lon and Tama, honestly. But it's still enjoyable. As I recall, the post-game is like you have a bunch of extra dungeons that show up in the tea room. And you go... as I recall, there's 5 of them. And that's where, like, I know 3 of them lead you to the alternate versions of Frit, Shiva, and Ramu. I can't remember what the fourth one does, but I remember the boss of the last one. It's freaking Xenogears from, you know, Xenogears, full on giant mech, all that stuff. Well, I guess he isn't a giant mech since he's more person-sized. Also, Cloud Dancing looks kinda wrong, just gotta say. Celis at least has a precedent with her opera career. But still, it's fun to mess around with all the different well, Final Fantasy staple monsters and run around and fight other enemies with them and stuff. For a sequel, I would like, well, a few changes, like being able to swap between Lilykin and Giant form whenever you want in battle. Because, I mean, even in Pokemon, you're allowed to swap between your different Pokemon, right? And that would also give a reason to having alternate forms, too, more so than just, well, do you want a medium-sized monster, or do you not? Because, I mean, that's really the big choice between being in Lilykin or Giant form is, do you want a mid or a large monster? And large monsters tend to have the better stats to them, so it's usually better to have, well, Lawn and Rain in Lilykin form, in my opinion. But still, it was fun. Next up, we're going to be going to Final Fantasy Tactics, but I'm wanting to start that up next week. Mainly because I want to do a little bit of grinding to get access to a bunch of the classes before, well, like, basically get to, like, right before the Dorder battle, do a bunch of fights around there to get access to the different classes, because the opening of the game is a bit slow until you get access to a few of them. Not to mention, Dorder is a dick move of a fight. I can probably handle fairly well, since, well, I know Final Fantasy Tactics like the back of my hands now, but for newbies, my god, that battle's a douche. But that's for another time. So enjoy all the dancing chibis, and I'll see you all again next time.